I never got a chance to show you that I did actually replace my barn. So there's my, and I got my house fixed. So it's no longer damaged. I got it fixed on both sides. I'm not gonna go around there. Come on, Otto. Come on, boy. That door's locked. We can't get in that way. Otto, come on, baby. Come on. Let's go this way. All right. All right. I'm gonna turn the camera back around on me. I guess. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Anyway, it's a beautiful day outside, and thank you for. Oh, there's my comments. Hey, Esponja. Hey, Space Cowboy. This is where I live. I need to do some yard work, and I'm gonna actually get out here and do some yard work today. I got a lot of weeds that I need to pull. Anybody want to come help me? Yep, this is my little quaint home. You got flowers that I need to plant. Got a bunch of roses down there. Anyway, we're gonna walk inside now. It's beautiful. This is where I live. It's beautiful out here. Absolutely beautiful. And I own all of this land out here behind those trees. There's 5 acres of land back there. It's a pretty big place for me to maintain by myself. Obviously, I haven't been doing a great job of it. I need to get some new cushions for that. Anyway, but yes, this is mine. I own this. I don't owe a penny on it. It's paid for. And I feel incredibly blessed. You know, it might not be much to some people, but it's everything to me. And I love it here. I love where I live, and I'm grateful for what I have. Come on, Otto. Where you at? Come on, buddy. Look, he's ready to go down there and run around the corner. Come here, sweetie. Come here, baby. Come here, sweetie. Come here. Otto, let's go in. We're gonna do a reading. We're gonna get a Q&A. Come on. There, that's my boy. That's my boy. That's my boy. Okay, let me grab my stuff I'm not supposed to have here. I gotta have my Coca-Cola, and I'm sharing it with my partner. And that's my partner right there, Otto Guthrie. And I have Cosmo in here. My house is a mess, so just excuse that. Yep, this is where I live. My funky little house. Alright, let me lock up. Oh, everything's already armed, so we'll just, let me make sure. Alright, we're armed now. We're safe. Nobody can get in here. Alright, excuse the mess. This is where I have a lived-in house. And this is my table where I do my readings right here. Alright, so we're back in the studio, which is just my bedroom. My messy bedroom. I'm a real person. There's nothing fake about me. Alright, so I'm here for you. How are you? I'm going to plug in the microphone here and take out the earbuds. Thank you for joining me. If you his name is Cosmo, and he's a Kaik parrot. That. Oh, and this is me, by the way. Everybody always wants to see my face. All right, I'm turning the camera around. This is Cosmo. Say hey, Cosmo. Say hi, baby. Can you say hi? Can you say hi? He wants to get to me. Can you say hi? All right. Yes. Say hi. Can you say hi? Let's turn the camera back around. What a mess. Hey, can you say hi? Mwah. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Can you say hello? Can you say hello to everybody? Can you say hello? Yes, say hi. Hey, Rhonda. Rhonda, you feel like moderating? I mean, nobody's expressed any interesting questions. I already did the reading. It's posted, it was, I forget what it was called. General reading, I guess. It was pretty good, though. Cool. Okay. So Rhonda's going to moderate, and I guess we'll just see if anybody has any questions. I'm going to put the camera back up and plug the microphone back in. So watch your earbuds if you have them plugged in. It does get a little bit loud when I plug the microphone in. Space Cowboy. Uh-oh, you want code? Uh-oh, Cosmo found my code. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay. Something's wrong with my microphone. I'll have to get a new one. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So I understand. Yes, baby. Isella, Rhonda's going to put you on the list, okay? Rhonda is moderating. I'm sorry, Rhonda. Tell me again. Hey, Patsy. Yeah. Look at your comments. Okay. Okay. All right. Cosmo, you can't have this. Let me see if I can get him to go back to his cage, get on my shoulder or something, because I don't want him to get burned on the candles. You gonna go back in here? Go back in here while I do your reading. Thank you, baby. You were the star of the show as usual. Wow, he was really, really good. He went right back to his cage. I'm so surprised. Okay. Space Cowboy, post your question. You guys follow Rhonda's lead. Creatrix Incorporated is the moderator. Hold on one second. Well, I don't know why it's not showing your wrench. Okay, there's your wrench. Now I see your wrench. Okay. All right, so let me go down. Creatrix. Hey, Manya. Hey, baby. Y'all, I am worried about Kailash. because he was telling me he was going to help me with the reading and he just disappeared. I'm so concerned about him. He's not responding to my messages on WhatsApp. I don't know. Something's happened to him. I hope he's okay. I hope he just fell asleep or something. Pray for Kailash. All right, Space Cowboy, go ahead and post your question. Nobody's going to get forgotten, Alicia. Nobody's going to get forgotten. I know. I'm so worried about him, Manya. I'm so worried about him. If anyone knows how to get in touch with Kailash, please reach out to him and make sure he's okay. It's fine that he's not moderating. I'm concerned for his safety. You saw Kailash? Okay. All right. Space Cowboy's question has been posted. Okay, he was up here before. You'd like to know if your future wife will be passionate about you. Of course she will. Show us what his future wife is going to be like. May we see, please? Let's look at it from a couple of different ways. What's life with his future wife going to be like, Spirit? Show us what life is going to be like. And when you have your future wife, Spirit says it's going to be time for shit to get real. You're going to get honest as fuck. So this person is going to be someone who's very honest with you. And it's going to get real. Like, this is going to be a real relationship. I love that for you. She might be a little bit type A. She could be an air sign. And she might not have good boundaries. So be careful of that. All right. Show me how she's going to... This isn't the right deck. Spirit keeps telling me that's not the right deck. All right, show me how the future wife is going to feel. May I see, please? She's going to feel like she doesn't like dishonesty at all. She's going to be family. You could have a baby with her. And somehow she's been hurt in the past and her heart is not open. So right now, your future wife has been hurt. And if you saw the first reading, it's about sharing love with people who are broken-hearted and hurting, okay? So you're probably going to meet her after a breakup that's broken her heart, and she's going to need somebody who will be her family and not be tricky or dishonest about that, okay? And she's going to want a lot of honesty and for this to be real. But she might have bad boundaries from her past relationship. Somebody could run. There could be a run. Somebody could be... You could have already met this person and they've been running from you, ghosting you, stuff like that. They could be somebody you've been with before. Can you give us a hint of who they might be? This future spouse? Partner? Yeah, it's somebody who walked away. All right, what's going to happen when they come back? Oh, card in the wrong deck. You're going to love the one you're with. This includes you. And you won't be able to say thank you enough. That was from the original reading. And this is a Queen of Swords. Yes, it's definitely an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is typically a Libra. But according to this song, why did I say song? According to this card, somehow there's a song that's significant. Spirit said get a song. All right, hold on. Let's get a song for Space Cowboy. May I have a song for Space Cowboy, please, Spirit? Song for Space Cowboy. Song for Space Cowboy. What song would you give Space Cowboy and his future partner? Ooh, Set Fire to the Rain. I've never heard this song. Alright, so go and listen to Set Fire to the Rain, Space Cowboy. It's from Adele 21. The lyrics are not showing up on here for me to share them with you. But somehow that song is significant to your future spouse. And it looks like she will be an air sign. Or she'll have those characteristics. It's somebody who has left you already once, it looks like, and has been running from you. Looks like it could be an ex. Maybe not, but that's what it looks like. Or you could have walked away from them. All right, who's next? Space Cowboy. Espanja, post your question. Don't post your question until I tell you. Hey, Virgo Chosen. Looks like you're on the list. No, it's okay. Thank you for being there on the live. I don't know what happened to Kailash. I hope he's okay. Okay, so you said Espanja. Okay. Go ahead. Carlos, don't pick phone. He blocked my calls 20 times yesterday, more than 20. Hey, Asha, how you doing, sweetie? Make sure you're getting on the list if you would like me to answer a question for you. Espanja, Carlos isn't answering and you want to know why. Okay, let's see if we can find out what he's up to. We're going to have to get the tea out to find out, because you know he's up to something. I'm going to pull a tarot first. I'm going to pull a tarot from here. What is Carlos up to? The Ace of Cups came out with using your intuition, Espanja, and sadness and isolation. So it looks like he has someone new, baby. It looks like there's someone new. Clarify the Ace of Cups here. I got the Seven of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands, and healing from a loss. So it looks like he has decided that he no longer wants to pursue this relationship. And he's healing from it. It looks like the two of you are over. I'm sorry to have to be the one to tell you. Yeah, the Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. What should Espanja do, Spirit? What should she do? Her next move. What should she do? He's acting like a player. Spirit is saying that you need to get out and have some fun with your friends. But maybe right now you're kind of stuck. Why is the Knight of Coins in reverse? It's like you don't have any money. Why is the Knight of Coins in reverse? Because of the Knight of Cups. There's two knights, three knights here. It's like this person. You have a couple of friends here. It looks like you have a couple of friends. That you're ignoring. Like they're trying to reach out to you and be there for you. But you're more focused. Spirit says you're more focused on this breakup than you are on what's in front of you. And look, what's in front of you is you being independent, single. And you have suitors that are trying to come towards you. He's not coming towards you. He's picking his battles wisely with you. He's trying to work on healing from something, maybe from the breakup. And he has like a love, or he loves himself. Clarify the Ace of Cups, please. The King of Pentacles is in reverse. So he has no security. He feels like he doesn't have any security with you. Or with whoever he's with. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Yeah. He feels like he's not getting out what he's putting in to this relationship and that it's just not working. It feels like your relationship is just not working. So he is looking for someone new. I don't think he has anyone. Spirit says use your intuition about that. I think he's sad and alone right now. And you need to detach and choose your battles wisely and control your emotions and spread your wings. You need to watch the last reading. Challenging times right now. That reading was for you for sure, okay? Alright. Let's see. I'm torn between the Coke and the coffee because I love them both equally. I'm not supposed to be drinking that, so you can't see it. It's not there. I don't drink them very often. Very, I'm using them in moderation. Yeah. Esponja, the relationship with him is over. And it's time for you to get acceptance with that and move on, baby. I hate to have to tell you that. But you have potential for so much more. Let's see what's coming towards you real quick, and then we're going to move on to the next person. Can you show Esponja what's coming towards her in love if she'll let go of Carlos? What can come towards her in love if she lets go of Carlos? Show me what's possible if she lets go. Assuming she's letting go of Carlos, what is possible? May we see, please. What is coming towards her if she lets go? Assuming she will let go. Wow. Somebody was, what's coming towards you is Ten of Cups. An unbalanced giving, the Six of Cups in reverse. I'm sorry, the Six of Coins in reverse. You have to learn that love is not about giving, Esponja. It's like you give to keep, like, try to keep and control this person. What's coming towards you is more of the same if you don't change your thinking. Let's see what you need to change, baby. Okay? Don't get your feelings hurt. Take this as a way of growing, okay? How can Esponja grow to a new level of relationship? What's the blocks that she needs to work through to grow on to the next level when it comes to love and relationship? Remember now, we have to detach and see our part in things, not just their part, but we have to see our part as well. Because we play a part in every relationship that we have, and we might start seeing patterns that we're having in all of our relationships. Alright, show me what Esponja needs to work through to go to the next level when it comes to her love life. Complete came out. Incomplete. You want someone who completes you, but you need to be whole on your own. So stop feeling like you're incomplete without another person to complete you. That's the main thing. What's the next thing? Not being you. You got to start being yourself. You're trying to project a perfect image, but it's not really you. Be yourself. Remember how when I first started this video, I went around the yard and I showed you my home and all of its imperfections? Because this is me. This is really who I am. And I'm not perfect, but hell, I got somewhere to live and I'm proud. My shit's paid for. I don't even owe very much on this house. I owe less on the house than I do on the car out there. I'm going to give you one more. Rushing. You have to stop rushing. You can't hurry love. The right one is coming in the perfect divine time. And not talking came out on the bottom of the deck. You aren't communicating your needs clearly. You need to discuss how you feel. You're not allowed to do that because he's not letting you. And when someone doesn't want to talk to you, you can't force yourself on them. You have to back away and give them the space that they need, okay? Give him some space. He needs some space right now. He's going through some healing for some reason. I don't know exactly what is going on with him. What would he say if he could say something? Since he's not talking, what would he say if he would answer her text message? He would say, will this pain ever stop? Remember, he was in pain. Why are you in pain, Carlos? May I see, please? Because I need to hold back my true feelings for you. The way I have treated you was wrong. Why are you holding back your feelings? Because you have painful memories and I long for your kiss. This person has a lot of pain in their past. What are his blocks? What are Carlos's blocks? Because I think that's really what Esponja wants to know. Being cold. You seem unapproachable because you are aloof. Try being more friendly. So he's not very friendly. He plays games. We know that. He's your soulmate. We know that. One more time. He feels unlovable and rejection. He's rejecting you because he feels unlovable. He has trauma from his past. Carlos is one that needs a lot of healing. He needs a lot of healing, Esponja. And right now, he's not going to be a very good partner because of his need for healing. He has been through something horrible in his past. Hey, Nishi. Of course you can. Creatrix is making a list. It's not that he's bad, Esponja. He's hurt. And hurt people hurt other people. The best thing you can do right now is let him go. Okay, what's up, Nishi? I didn't know you were next, babe. Just guidance from spirit. Hey, baby, you just, okay. I forget that y'all don't always want me to answer questions. You know what I was actually thinking about, Kailash? I don't understand what's going on with him, and it's really got me, feeling some kind of way. Nishi, give me just a second. Spirit, did Kailash go to sleep? He had an opportunity and no recovery. Remain positive. So something came up that he couldn't get out of. He got stuck in a situation he couldn't get out of. He might have found him a lady friend tonight and he went on a date. Good for him. Okay, I know he's okay now. Alright, let me think. What do we need to get for Nishi? What's up with your person? Or Kailash? You want... Nishi, I'm getting ready to do yours. What's up with Kailash? I don't know. We don't know. But we're gonna get communication, it looks like. Hello?
Hi, ma'am. This is Christine.
This is she. How may I help you?
Hi, I'm experiencing anxiety. How are you?
You're with who?
I'm calling with the anxiety regarding your application that you have with us, ma'am.
Okay. Well, right now I'm doing a YouTube video live, so I'll have to call you back.
Okay, great.
Bye. All right. What's going on with Kailash? The King of Pentacles came out in reverse. Why is it in reverse? Because of the Hanged Man. Why is the Hanged Man here? Because of the Knight of Wands. That's what I'm saying. I think he had an opportunity and he took it, yeah. And then, um, Why is the Knight of Wands here for Kailash? Because of the King of Cups, yeah. He's got him a woman. He's out dating someone. There's a tower coming. It looks like he might be having a little struggle with money right now. And he figured out a way he could make some money. And whatever he's doing, he loves it, or he's going to meet somebody he loves. What's the tower on the bottom of the deck? A haunting loss, losing courage, and being the King of Wands. He's got 3 kings right already. What's the haunting loss? The Hermit came out, soul searching. So he's soul searching about something where he lost his courage and he's getting his courage back. What's going to be the outcome of getting his courage back? Fill in the blank. He's out doing something for sure. He might be with some other friends. He could be with some friends, hanging out, having a good time. Fill in the blank. He's soul searching though about work and how he lost something. What's the outcome of the loss and having courage? He's gonna get over it. Good for you, Kailash. He's gonna get over it. What's going to be the outcome of a job for Kailash? He wanted to know. Ooh, Spirit said, High Priestess in reverse. You already know he's going to have a new beginning. Okay. So, yeah, I think he did want me to ask about this job opportunity. The job that he had the opportunity for the other day. You tell me if he's going to get that job. Need she, honey? I'll be right with you, okay? On life overall, okay. Is Kailash gonna get the job that he applied for the other day? Will Kailash get the job that he applied for the other day? Will he get the job that he applied for the other day? No. Remember I told you no the other day. Is there a better opportunity coming in the next month? Trust, Spirit says. Trust. Listen to your intuition. What will be the outcome of trusting? Recovery. Get more information. And listen to your intuition. Is there going to be a better job in the next month? I'm asking again. Abundance. Listen to your intuition. It's like they're getting angry with me for asking. They're saying it's up to you, but you'll have abundance. Listen to your intuition. Alright, so I'm not going to ask anymore. They're getting mad at me. Alright, Nishi. General guidance. Okay. I want to ask about... Can I have some general guidance for Nishi, please, about her life? Blossom and a love abounds in reverse. May I have some general guidance for Nishi? You're going to manifest a love, a new love. Manifest a new love. Ooh, the Ace of Swords. No, that's the 5 of Swords. Manifesting the 5 of Swords? What's going on here? Tell me how you're working in Nishi's life, Spirit, overall. Them cards are getting poppy. Trust came out for you. That's a major arcana right there. Trust. That's the Fool. You're about to have a new beginning. You just need to trust. There's something new about to happen in your life. The Fool came out for you. And somehow your throat chakra is needing some work. Meditate and work on your throat chakra. Can you give us some details about this Fool? What do we need to know about the Fool? How do we find out? Okay. How do we not F ourselves when it comes to trust and the Fool? Get a reading and avoid toxic people came out. You might do readings for others, Nishi, and Spirit's saying when people get a reading, don't give toxic people a reading. That's a bad habit, maybe. I don't know if you do readings, or you might be getting readings from toxic people. Make sure that the people you get readings from are legit, okay? Anything else? Plan your career, Spirit says. And read. Okay, let's see what we need to do with career. Career deck. Spirit says use the other career deck. Alright, Spirit, talk to Nishi about planning career. What needs to be done to plan career? Besides read. There you go. Your wealth came out. You are working toward real wealth and prosperity in your life. Keep investing in yourself and look into long-term career planning. This came out in reverse. So it's time to look at long-term career planning. What might that look like? Woo! Expression in reverse. You need work that lets you express your creative self. You could do well with writing, blogging, or career in communication. You remember your throat chakra? You need to open your throat chakra and somehow express yourself. If that's where your wealth will come from. Anything else for Nishi? Ooh. Spirit says you're going to get answers. They're just not unfolding right now. Access to greater prosperity is opening up for you slowly, and you're growing as you learn more and keep expanding. But that's not happening. You need to get answers. You will resolve your current situation soon. Work-wise, you find unique ways to stand out. You find a new opportunity with job security. So it looks like you're going to plan your career, and you're going to shed. You're shedding to outgrow your work situation. You need to set higher goals and standards. You will work well in healing and medicine, Nishi. And it looks like this person works in medicine somehow. You might end up working in a lab. I don't know why I feel that way. A doctor, a nurse, a lab tech, a phlebotomist, something like that. Plan your career. Your spirit wants to give you long-term wealth, okay? And you have the opportunity. The universe is aligned right now for you to have a new opportunity. Your Fool is showing up. You're at a brand new beginning in life. If you'll trust Spirit and spread your wings, baby, you about to fly. I gotta get another candle. Hang on 1 second. All my pillows that go on my bed are on the floor. I didn't make my bed yet. I might get back in it. I didn't sleep good at all last night. Come on, candle. These are the hardest candles to light. I'm trying to get my air conditioner fixed to my house, but I think I got it figured out now. And it won't be that man that just called me. They want too much interest. I'm not paying all that interest. I'll pay cash first. Always pay cash if you can, because the interest rates are outrageous right now. Oh, but it's getting better. It is getting better. I can tell you that. All right, we creating heaven on earth up in here. All right, who's next? Priya, you're so sweet, loving on them candles. You too, Rhonda. You do work in medicine? You might be about to get a, let me ask Spirit. Spirit's talking about you might be about to get a Spirit, what's going on with Nishi? Is Nishi about to get promoted? Does she need to start looking for a promotion? She need to start applying for promotions and stuff? Yes. Yes. You about to get a promotion, Nishi. Is Nishi about to get a promotion? It's not quite the right time. No. What in the hell? You're not ready and there's no helpful people. Alright, but that's what Spirit's saying. No, you're not going to get a promotion. Does she need to start working towards that? In the right time, I think yes, the situation will improve. So right now, you can't get a promotion. Why are you telling her to plan then? Because she needs to get more information and compromise. Alright. We need to get more information. What else does Nishi need to know about her career? It has to do with setbacks at home. Alright, what can she do to improve? Man, still that flew out. You need to take a risk. The fool is here again. Can you clarify the risk? It has to do with being a student. Maybe you're thinking about going back to school. Kayla! Hey, baby! I just did your reading. I was looking for you. I did your reading about that job again, too. I did a reading on you trying to figure out where the hell you were at. What's her face? Rhonda's, I can't think of Creatrix. Creatrix stepped up. Oh, it's okay, baby. I was just worried about you. You're fine. I was just so worried about you. We were making sure you were okay. We saw you were, so. I couldn't tell that the network was bad, but there was a lot of people it looked like around you. Alright, it's saying something about taking a risk, being a student. I'm on Nishi, by the way. There's Rhonda. Okay, let me finish with Nishi real quick, and then I'll move on to Alicia. Okay, Nishi, you need to take a risk when it comes to being a student because of the setbacks that you've had in the past at home and not being able to get that promotion. You might be at a crossroads. Outcome of being a student. Look, Phoenix Rising came out in reverse. And gossip. Why is Phoenix in reverse for being a student? Because of beauty. Somehow beauty plays a factor in the Phoenix Rising. And going back to school to be a student. Look, perfectionism could be a problem. Any more guidance for Nishi before I move on? Nishi, Spirit says you're self-made. And it has something to do with the past and not using your voice. Nishi, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to keep repeating myself. Spirit's repeating the same message over and over again. There's something you need to do. Open your throat chakra, baby. And there's something you need to do with your voice. You may not be getting these promotions because you're not asking for them. That might be the question. Does Nishi need to ask for a promotion? Why is voice coming out? Why do you keep telling her to use her voice to take a risk? Because of something being reconsidered. Reconsider. And recovery. Something with the throat chakra. Reconsider and recovery. Okay, I'm glad you understand. You're so welcome, sweetheart. Anytime. I love you so much. Okay, Alicia, how does Aaron see her in his mind right now? How does Aaron see Alicia? May we see the hidden secrets of Aaron's heart or spirit? How does he see Alicia? May we see, please? He's conflicted and family. How does Aaron see Alicia? There's possibilities that there will be no conflict. He's thinking about possibilities of conflict and not having conflict. How does Aaron see Alicia in his mind right now? Returning and not having any more conflict. So maybe the two of you are both off right now. Show me how Aaron right now sees Alicia in his mind. May we see in his heart. He is releasing, letting go, but in reverse. So it's like he's having a hard time letting you go. Or you might be having, he sees you as having a hard time letting go and setting boundaries, drawing the line. I've had enough. The answer is no. How does he feel about Alicia in his heart? How does he feel? How does Aaron feel about Alicia? May I see his guide's permission? His heart is open but in reverse. It doesn't look like he's receptive to this. How does he feel about being in a relationship with Alicia? Broken, shattered, destroyed. And like this is shocking. Something happened between the two of them. Bye, Nishi. See you next time, sweetheart. Kailash wants to connect with you offline, Nishi. Who's next, Rhonda? Yeah. Wow. Do you want me to see what he would say to you? Doesn't look like y'all are talking. Okay, I'm going to ask one more thing and then we're going to get to Adela. What would he say to Alicia if Aaron could say something? What would he say? Spirit said get the other deck. He would say, you are so different from anyone around me. And I'm better with my mind than my heart. This person sounds like they are closed off emotionally, having trouble opening up for some reason. What would he say if he could say anything? Like, if he could send her a text message, what would Aaron say to Alicia? I can't stand you. You drive me crazy. What the fuck did I get myself into? And you just fell asleep on the phone. Good night. So, yeah, he's not feeling it right now, baby. I'm sorry. But it's better to know than not know and keep blowing up somebody's phone and they don't feel it. You know what I'm saying? At least now you know you can move on and find you somebody better. All right, Isella. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you for letting me read for you, sweetie. Should you take a chance on this cartoon person? He's so cute. Should you take a chance? Okay, let me make sure I'm getting this right. You're welcome, Alicia. Thank you for allowing me to read for you, baby. Should I take a chance on this cartoon person? He's so cute. What the hell? I don't know if I should take that seriously or not. I'm gonna just ask your angel. I don't know what in the world. Should she take a chance on the cartoon person? Yes or no? Yes. Spirit said absolutely. Yes. And something's gonna happen a year from now. Maybe he's a cartoonist and he draws cartoons or something like that. Yes, Spirit said go for it, baby. Go for it, Isella. I'm glad you're okay, Kailash. I was so worried about you. Awesome, Isella. Spirit said yes, absolutely. Go for it. Congratulations. That's so wonderful. Oh, okay. They just call him like that. I gotcha. Looks like a good match. Spirit said yes right out of the gate. Asha, you got a question today, sweetie? Kailash, I was having network problems here also. We couldn't get the comments to work on the first video at all. You're welcome. Oh, thank you, baby. Thank you. You're feeling a bit uncertain about your future here. Do you think there's a chance I might be hired on permanently? It would mean a lot to me. Okay, so you've started a new job. And you want to know if you might be hired on permanently. Let me see what comes out of here. Oh, look what flew out of the box. You are working toward real wealth and prosperity in your life. Keep investing in yourself and look to long-term career planning. So that flew out of the box while I was trying. It wasn't on the top either. It came out of like the middle. Talk to Asha about her current work situation. What might be the outcome of her current work situation where she is? What's going to be the outcome of her current work situation? I'm going to put wealth back in. Outcome of the current work situation. May I see the outcome of the current work situation? After I finished the reading, did you see that? Now, how did that happen? Asha, Spirit said you're manifesting what you need and desire in your life. So whatever it is that you're desiring, that would mean a lot to you, you're manifesting it, Spirit says. That was just turned over. That was so weird. I don't know how that happens. You might feel like this is a bit of a prickly situation for some reason. What is she manifesting? Shedding. You are starting to outgrow your work situation. You need to set higher goals and standards. You work well in healing and medicine, but it came out reversed. So I feel that you're not really manifesting your highest potential. What should she do about this? No, come on, Spirit. What should she do? Sometimes I think that, no, I'm not going to say. I can tell the difference. Okay, here we go. Okay. Asha, something happened in the past, okay? People from the past could return, and you might work with a previous coworker or take back an old job to get a second chance. And adventure. You make exciting work moves that can take you outdoors or on a trip. You will need to climb steadily to reach your financial goals. So, someone from your past may come back into your life and give you an opportunity to work for them again. I don't know. Or that could be the situation you're in now. Anything else she needs to know about her current work situation and how to have the most get what she needs to be permanent there. Will she be permanent there? Will this be a long-term permanent situation? May we see, please? That's a lot of cards. May we see the answer? There we go. Okay. You may need to grin and bear it and maintain respect and keep your job. Or you need to smile and make nice to get the position you want. So you may have to kiss some ass while you're walking these roads. Action is the key to getting where you need to go. You can't wait around. Take a step in any direction to get unstuck and find opportunity. Alright, is this going to be a long-term job for Asha? No need to worry, they said. Stop worrying. There's no need to worry. But no. So stop worrying. It's not looking like it is. But it's looking like, not because they're going to let you go, but it's looking like you're having to kiss ass at this place. Spirit don't want you kissing ass. And it's looking like somebody's going to come back from your past. And you're going to shed this opportunity right here because you're going to have something better. And that's why they're saying there's no need to worry. The answer is no. Is there going to be a better opportunity with someone from her past? Remain positive. But no. Okay. What is it that she needs to know about having the financial security that she's trying to achieve? You can't get any better than that. Oh, bless. Look, Spirit says you're going to have opportunity. Not for romance, but for abundance. And to me, this could be saying it might not be something that you love, but you're going to make a lot of money. That candle is going off over there. So it feels like you're in a position where you really might not be the happiest, but you're going to make it work and you're going to have abundance. Because right now it's probably what's best. There's no need to worry though. They're saying there's no need to worry. Is there anything she needs to know not to F herself in her current job position? Validate your past and balance. Juggling too many things at once. Find time for yourself. And you did the best you could. Empathize with your past. Don't judge it. And your nutrition. You're not working on nutrition. Neither am I. I'm right there with you. But I'm on this new medicine, and I'm not supposed to be drinking Coke. And I've only had about 2 this whole week. Really, truly, honestly. I have cut so far back, I haven't even bought any since they told me. The ones that I already had here, I'm still drinking those. But I would rather just have one occasionally than to give them completely up, because I think everything is about moderation. And the medicine I'm taking is making me not hungry at all. So I never want to eat. And so I can't, your nutrition needs some work, but I can't say anything about that. And your home might need some TLC like mine does right now. I got a drawer in there. I need to get some glue and glue it back together. It fell apart the other day. And it looks like you're going through some kind of awakening also, Asha. That was for Asha. Are you ready for your reading now, Priya? Yeah, it was for Asha. I haven't started on yours yet. I was still doing Asha. That was a career reading. It turned into a career reading for whatever reason. Yeah, she asked about her career. She wanted to know if she should stay in her current position and would she be allowed to stay in it. And yes, she could. She heard me. You heard me, didn't you, Asha? She might still be trying to process it all, honestly, because it was pretty. It was one of those. But she is manifesting what she desires. Alright, so we're going to move on to Priya then. I guess Ash is not talking to me now. I don't know. You might be having internet trouble. Priya, let's go back and see what your question is. Priya, is the last of you are still... Oh. What's your question, Priya, baby? Wait a minute. No, that's not right. Maybe I was mixed up. Yeah, you're right, I was. I was reading for Asha, but it was Priya's question. What happened to Asha? Let me start over. Yeah, because I'm lost. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Okay, you're right. I did Asha's name, but it was Priya's question. So now I'm just going to do it all over again like I didn't even do it. Okay, Priya? I'm going to start over. And we'll see what we get. We might get the same answers. Because Spirit knows what's going on. Even when I mess up, Spirit knows what's going on. You know how it is. Alright, so you want to know if your career, that might be why it was saying no, and it was confusing me because I was feeling certain it was going to be a yes. Okay. Is this position that Priya is currently in going to be something long term? May we see, please? Is Priya's current position going to be long term? May I see if Priya's current position Can you show me Priya's current position, please? May I see? Is it going to be long term? If you believe unlikely. Okay. Again, it's saying, because Spirit knows when I make mistakes, what's going on. And even though I'm confused, Spirit doesn't get confused. When it comes to Priya's position, what does she need to know to make a long term? You were manifesting something. What does she need to do to make it long term? You remember wealth flew out of the top somehow? What does Priya need to know in order for her position or a position to be long term? Remember, somebody was coming back from your past. What does she need to know for her to have a long-term position? It looked like you were in a prickly situation kissing ass. Can you tell me what she needs to know about how to make long-term decisions about her? There we go. Alright. I'm going to turn them all around. They're all in reverse. Unfolding. Access to greater prosperity is opening up for you slowly. You are growing as you learn more and keep expanding, but you're not doing that. And you need work that lets you express your creative self. You could do well at writing, blogging, or a career in communication. And it's all in the timing right now. Pull another card to see if you need to do it now, wait a while, or make a different decision. And you're going through ups and downs. Your work has potential for both advancement and stagnation. See if there's hope, but allow yourself to move on if needed. So we need to ask if you need to make this move. Does she need to change jobs now or stay the one she's at and hold on for better time? Because there's ups and downs going on. Whoa. That tried to come out for you a while ago and I wouldn't let it. Okay. Again, there's the kissing ass card. There's limitations. Obstacles are not what they seem. You can get around them with some careful thought or simply choosing something better for you. But see, you can't do that. And it's okay to look for better work. Be discreet in your search. You need to be aligned with your life purpose to be fully satisfied. Okay, what is the life purpose? It's something to do with your voice, I think. What's the life purpose? Passage. The current situation is a means to an end. You are making the uncertain voyage to a new world. Enjoy the discoveries as you go, but don't take any risk right now. When you do this search, you need to be real discreet about it. You need to make sure that nobody knows you're looking for other jobs, okay? This job you have right now, it looks like there's the ups and downs, and you're having to kiss a lot of ass, and Spirit don't want you kissing ass. But don't take any risks right now. Just search discreetly. Okay, now I'm going to ask, does Priya need to get into her life purpose? Are you trying to help Priya to get into her life purpose, Spirit? May I see, please? Yes. May I see if you're trying to get Priya into her life purpose? No. There's no need to worry. You're going to have abundance. And success. So no. Why are you saying no, though, about life purpose? Why would you say you're not? Is this her life purpose that she's in? There's gossip. And see, that tried to come out a while ago. Damn it. Damn it, I hate gossip. All right. But you might need to know there might be something going on you need to know. What's the gossip? Somebody's talking shit and fishing for comments. You need to be very careful who you talk to at work and who hears you. You don't need to let anybody know your business. Be very careful on this position about letting other people know your business. Somebody's digging dirt and fishing for comment. Be very careful. Be very careful. You're working with some savage people. All right, what is the gossip? That somebody's moving on. See, they're already saying that you're moving on. So you need to be careful. Don't even, somebody's clout hungry. They will say and do anything to make up dramatic shit. So there's somebody I think that you're working with right now, and you may have casually mentioned to them your concerns or that you're thinking about making a move. They're talking about it. So be careful who you talk to. Spirit's saying be discreet and don't take any risks, okay? Anything else being said? That person's clout hungry. Look, somebody that you're dealing with at work is fake as hell, and they are stepping on other people to try to get to the top. So don't talk to this person. And Spirit's going to reveal to you who it is if you don't already know. I think you already know. And look, they also may have bad habits. I feel that someone could be taking ADHD medicine so that they can have their thoughts can be more clear and they can get more production done at work or something like that. There's something like that going on, I feel. You're in a toxic, it sounds like toxic work environment to me. But right now you have to stay there. But you can discreetly, without telling anybody, that you're looking for another position. And I'm going to ask, what might be the outcome of looking for the new position? Animals. Somehow animals came out, Priya. This has come out for you before. A cat, I think. Didn't you tell me there was a cat? Somebody's also a rebel. There's a cat. Why did I say a cat? There's animals and a rebel. Why are you telling us this? Because of parenthood. This could be your child. You could have a child that's being rebellious. They might have animals. This is causing you to have to spend money, it looks like. That's why you're not going into any other field. Anything else Priya needs to know? Holy shit, look, I can't make it up. Mistakes on the bottom of the deck. Do not talk to somebody about retail. I don't know if you work in retail. I don't know what you do. But Spirit's saying silence about retail. And somebody is a rebel. And this is maybe somebody's child. It's a rebel. They have animals. And somebody made some mistakes. Does that make sense to you, Priya? At all? Hey, Celine Marie. Priya may not have been able to get the internet to work. I think that the people that are watching from India are having connection issues. Celine Marie, baby, do you want to ask a question? This has come out for her before. No, that ain't the first or second time that's come out for her. So I think it does make sense. Oh, God, I hope I'm not over here looking like a fool. But it's possible. That's the risk you take when you do live and you answer questions. Especially when you're asking about the future. And I think that might be what we're doing here with her job. Celine, are you still here, sweetheart? Rhonda, thank you so much for helping Kailash today. I really, really appreciate you. That's right, Rhonda. You're right. Priya said, oh my God. What's wrong, Priya? Did Spirit know what Spirit was talking about? It sounded like it, didn't it? You're welcome, baby. Be careful. You're dealing with some very toxic people at work. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, thank you. Kailash, thank you for stepping in when you were able. I was so worried about you. Did you have a question, Kailash? Are you still with us? Were you able to still get connection? I don't know. It's okay. We tried. There's Asha. Asha, I'm asking about your question with never mind. I was talking about the wrong. I thought I was answering you, and I was talking to Priya. I got confused as usual. Like if you only knew. I did miss you, baby. I missed you. I'm so sorry. Is Uday happy in his married life? And what's the possibility he will return in my life? Okay, that's why it was saying no romance. Okay. Spirit was already trying to tell me I was doing that. I'm so Alright, is Uday happy in his marriage, Spirit? May I see? I'm so sorry I skipped you. I didn't actually skip you. I was answering your question, but it was Priya's question. I got confused. Get more information and success. Talk to me about Ash's Spirit and Uday's marriage. Is he happy with his current wife? May his guides and her guides give us permission to access whether or not they're happy together. It looks like improving health is here, so somebody is improving in their health. Maybe the marriage, it's sideways, so it looks like it's iffy. Are they going to stay together, Spirit? It looks like they might be struggling a little bit. No helpful people, but big happy changes. Is he going to return to Asha within the next few weeks? Romance is here in reverse. Okay, so we could still be talking about the marriage. Okay, is Uday ever coming back to be in a relationship with Asha? May we see, please? Will Uday ever decide with his free will to leave his wife and go back to be in a relationship with Asha? May I see that, please? Can the universe show me the answer to that? The situation will improve within the next few months. Show me how the situation is going to improve in the next few months. There's a lot going on here. Holy cow. Alright. The Devil in reverse, the Ace of Swords in reverse, and the Three of Swords in reverse, the Eight of Swords upright, Death upright, and the Hierophant upright. Woo! Okay. So, essentially what we have here is somebody who knows that they hurt somebody with their unhealthy devil behaviors. And they have fear of what they've done. This person, Uday, knows that he hurt you and that he was mistreating you. He was in devil energy in reverse. Like he was in his most negative vibe you can get in, basically. And he knows that he hurt you with his lies. I feel like he was telling lies. He was promising you all these wonderful things, and he never intended to follow through on them. However, I think that in the process, he fell in love. I think that's what I'm going to find out now. I don't think he's been taking love, but it looks like that's about to change. Why is the death card here? This is what we keep. This person is very, very distraught right now. And this is changing him. He is being changed by the Chariot in reverse and his behaviors in the past. And he knows that he did you wrong. What's going to be the outcome of the change? Because right now he's in the middle of it. He can't sleep at night. He's going to come rushing in like an unstoppable force. The Knight of Swords is coming in for some reason. Why are they coming in like this? Because they're going to tell you that they wanted this, but they just got scared. They got so scared. They got scared because they realized they had a marriage to lose. They had a marriage at stake. This person really, I think, cared about you. I want to know that, though. That's what I want to know. Did he ever care? What were his true feelings when he was with her before? Loyalty, and I don't want to hurt you. So it looks like he was having problems with his wife and had an affair with you. Show me how he truly felt while he was doing this. Like he was broken and he was doing something that was karmic. Show me how he truly felt about Asha while he was with her during this time that he was not. Look. How did he really feel? Oh my God. Clean came out. All right. Why was he feeling like that? Because of intimacy. So he felt like he wanted to hold on to you because you gave him a sense of intimacy, bonding. You were sensual and you were someone he could confide in. How does he feel about you now? That's the truth that he's realizing. He's spying on you. But how does he feel? He's got fake accounts spying on you. Spying came out. Alright, but how does he feel? You might think you're spying. Like it's only you. You're not chasing, but you are divine feminine. And you're not that far away from him either. Or you're not. Look, and he's going through healing. There's something changing about this person. And I'm going to tell you what I think. I think you met him while he was having a hard time with his marriage. And I think that you had an affair with him. And you had that experience like we all do where the sex should have not been all that great. But the spiritual aspects of it really overwhelmed you. Because it's not that the sex is all that, it can be. Don't get me wrong. For the most part, it's a spiritual bonding that takes place when you meet this person. And I think that's what happened with you and him. And it does look like that he is going to eventually come back. But right now, he is having to deal with what he's done. Not just to you, but to his marriage also. Let's see what he would say. What would they say? I'm not getting a... He hasn't made up his mind yet. What would they say to Asha? Maybe there could be more between us, but I wouldn't want to jeopardize our friendship. So he does feel like there's friendship between the two of you. Maybe you never did have sex with him. Maybe you were just there for him. I don't know. What would he say to his wife? Now, this is a prickly situation. Thorny. I think you're great, but I'm worried about what other people would think. Influences. And I recognize how special and unique you are. He feels like she's not all that special. And he's worried about what other people think. Maybe other people have found out somehow. Like her family might know that he cheated. Something happened here. And it just ended up, you didn't know this was going to end up to be such a strong connection, I don't think. What would he say to Asha out of this deck? He would say, I'm better with my mind than my heart. Alright, what else? That's bullshit. These feelings are eating me alive. And that's what I saw in the reading. It's like what he did to you is eating him up. Alright, what would he say to his wife? Don't put up with my bullshit, and I can't express myself. What do you mean don't put up with your bullshit? You deserve better. So he feels bad about how he treated his wife. And how he treated you. And I'm afraid to lose you in reverse. What's going to be the outcome of your marriage? It hurts so much. And I'm going to be obsessed with you. What do you mean? What's the outcome of Asha? You and Asha? I want out. And I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. And you are different from everyone else around me. So... I don't know what I want out means. It could mean he wants out of his marriage. I don't know. You have to use your intuition, Asha, when we ask these questions. What are the blocks to Asha and Uday's relationship? And I think we've asked this before. What are the blocks? Feeling like somebody needs to be rescued. What else? I think this was part of the original reading. Retreating. All right, what are the blocks to the marriage? That's one of the blocks right there too. Anxiety came out and being burned out. They're tired of this. They don't want to have anxiety and be stressed out and burned out. This marriage is failing. This marriage is failing. I don't see this marriage lasting unless they get some serious Jesus or something. I mean, I don't know what it's going to take. You know, some people can start going to church and really get close to their relationship with God, and that can help them through patches in life. But typically it doesn't last very long, and before their old self comes creeping back through. Because the only way you can really be free is to be free. You have to be real and just, you know, accept that you have doubts and that you don't know it all. They have that humble, that humility has to come out. But feeling like somebody needs rescuing and retreating is the blocks to your relationship. You might feel like there's no good ones out there anymore. I don't know. Is there anything else blocking Uday and Asha Spirit? Yours is coming out with force. Indecision. Him just not making a decision. And he can't. He's procrastinating on doing it. But the more he procrastinates, the more burned out and the more he gets over this. It's like, I don't see this marriage staying together. But, you know, there's always that chance that they can figure out a way. I don't see it happening. But they have free will, and until he makes a decision, I can't get you a definite anything. But it did look like he was coming back in the next somethings. I think it said months. Alright, is there anybody else? Does his wife really love him? Or, okay, we'll see. We will ask that, okay. Does the wife love him? Does Uday's wife really love him? I saw a cat, and there's no cat. Somehow cat. Trust and don't stop came out. With big happy changes. I'm not sure how to take that. I need to find out how she feels about her. That, to me, says she's leaving. Don't stop. You can't trust him, I don't think. Something shocking, and I can't get over it. I think he did something that she is getting ready to... Okay. Hear me how she feels about her dad, the wife spirit. How does she feel? Like, there's intimacy. Alright, what else? Like, there's soulmates, and timing is a factor. Why is there no time left? It's like there's no more time for this. I don't have time for this. Because somebody has a lot of pride and no rejection. Outcome of this marriage. Somebody's dishonest. They're going to be deceptive and tricky. So I don't see it working out. There's intimacy here. There's soulmates. You're in the same position that I'm in, basically. No wonder you watch my reading. Just saying. Alrighty then. Anybody else, Rhonda? Oh, we forgot about the black magic. Hell, how did I do that? Is she doing black magic? Recovery and not being ready. Opportunity, though, and big happy changes. It looks like she might be. She might be trying to do magic to try to save the marriage. And so he won't leave her for somebody else. What's going to be the outcome? Your angels ain't going to say anything. But they're saying, don't ask us, just ask yourself if you believe that it's going to work. Because, see, what you have to understand is magic. But people's free will, you can't do that. You cannot. You can actually make them sick and mentally ill by trying, but you cannot overcome somebody's free will with magic. That has to be factored in. And anybody who really knows anything about magic knows that you can't go against free will. So these people who sell you these candles, and they'll say, I'm gonna burn it during a specific time of the moon, and it's gonna do this and do that and the other. They're basically frauds. Don't buy into that, because they cannot go against somebody's free will. It's not gonna work. I've seen people try and spend $100 on a damn candle, and somebody over in the UK was burning a candle trying to get this twin flame to speak to her again. And he wouldn't. He didn't want to talk to her anymore. He didn't want anything to do with her. And he never did speak to her either. And she was out that $100. But I wouldn't try something like that myself, because I don't believe in it. I mean, I know it works. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I don't think it works. But I don't believe in it, as in I don't think that it's the way to go. Letting God take care of things is a lot better, because the universe knows what's best for everybody involved. And when you do magic like that, you're going against other people's free will. And it doesn't usually work out the way you wanted it to. Enough about that. Is she dishonest to him? I mean, the only thing I can do is tell you that the card said that there was dishonesty. So, yeah, I think somebody's dishonest. Either him or her, one or the other, are being dishonest. Definitely dishonesty coming out. It looked like somebody was lying. There's someone else here. I can't pronounce your name, baby. Nikatzini Mutamba? Hello. Thank you for being here. I hope all of you guys subscribe to the channel. Forgot to tell you about that. I've had like almost 70 people drop off of my subscriptions. And I don't understand what's happening. I'm not really able to get anything any more specific, Asher, because he has free will, baby. He's confused. You're mirroring him. The marriage, it could be a language barrier. The marriage it looks like is struggling because of dishonesty, and because he feels terrible about whatever he did. Show me how the wife feels again about your day. May I see again how the wife feels? Let me get my other deck. They might be a bit simpler. I don't know. Show me how the wife feels about your day. May I see, please? Fond memories, but heart fog. Show me how the wife feels about your day. Like there's no hope and she's just romanticizing. Show me how the wife feels about your day. Time is a factor. Somehow time is a factor. I don't know if one of them is older than the other. Maybe one of them is feeling like they're getting too old for the other. Alright, show me how the wife feels about your day. Time came out. Again, is there some kind of age difference? somehow the wife feels time. Asha, there's an age difference. The wife is feeling it. And the same thing is going on with me. So I understand what this is saying, okay? She has a lot of memories with him, but one of them is a lot older than the other. And that is becoming a barrier, I think, to this marriage. What's going to be the outcome in her mind, in the wife's mind? Exhaustion with infatuation. So it's like, I don't know if she's getting tired of having sex. Clarify what you mean. It's like, I'm sorry, I love you unconditionally, but I'm getting tired of the sex or something like that. I want to be alone and I feel like there's no hope. How does he feel? Loss. He feels like this marriage is a loss, like it's over. Grief, sorry, like he feels bad about what he's done. How does he feel about you? Misunderstood. Why does he feel like he made a mistake? Because you're divine feminine, it's only you, and he can't chase you. Okay, I'm going to say it again. And this friendship here that's being disrupted because of this. The two of you met while he was looking for something outside of his marriage. And there's an age difference somehow. And the wife is aware of that. It could be her that she's older. And I'm going to say that he is going through a transformation. He's going through a change in life. He might be going through the change of life. And he's feeling the guilt and the shame of what he did to not only you, but to his wife. And I think her family and her friends are aware of it. And now every time he goes around them, he feels like shit for the way that he treated her. I don't see the marriage lasting, but I do think he's going to come back to you. It said within the next few months. So you can expect to hear from him sometime in the next few months, okay? And it looks like right now the two of you are friends, but he's not really able to talk to you when she's around because of her becoming jealous. I got you. He's the one that's older. Maybe that's why she was saying she's sorry about the infatuation. Maybe other men find her attractive because she is younger, and that's causing a strain. It can cause a strain when either person, it doesn't matter which one's older. Like my husband was 13 years older than me. So I was in my 40s when he was in his 60s. And he was a senior citizen and I was still, in my sexual peak. And he had something wrong with him, illness, where he couldn't perform. And that takes a toll on a man's mental health. But he feels intimacy with you, but she feels intimacy with him. So there's still a lot of feelings there between him and her, but there's also some struggle there because of the age difference. It came out twice that the age is a factor. So I don't necessarily think that the marriage is going to last. It didn't look like it was going to last, and it looks like you're going to at least see him again in the next few months, okay? Yeah. It looked like they don't get along all that well. It looked like she talks behind his back to her friends and family also. So in your situation, You and him are probably the same age, and the wife is younger. In my situation, me and my friend are the same age, and his wife is older. But my husband was older. We mirror each other so much it's not even funny. I mean, it's kind of creepy to be honest with you. All right. Well, unless anyone else has a question, I think I'm going to go get me a little something to eat and probably take a nap and then go outside and clean up the yard a little bit with what's left of the afternoon. Anyway, I hope that was helpful to you all. I hope you all subscribe. Thank you for showing me the love. I appreciate you so much. Uh-huh. Well, what I would say is to rewatch the first reading. Did you see the first video I did of the actual reading? Because it was about exactly what you're saying, because that's how I feel. Like, wanting that relationship is almost like wanting my husband to come back. And he's not coming back, he's dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, wanting that is a burden. It becomes a burden in itself. And so I've had to detach from that. And I'm still, some days I'm better than others, but I have detached from it a lot. A lot. We still talk every day for the most part. Not every day, but pretty much every day. And I noticed that it's mostly me reaching out and he responds, but a lot of times it takes him a while. And, you know, I'm okay with the friendship part, and we can be friends. And if you go back and watch the original reading, because it addresses everything, and some of the stuff in the original reading I think will apply to you very, very strongly. It did to me. It was pretty eye-opening reading. It was very profound, I felt, and educational. So go back and watch it. It's on a different video altogether. Okay? Alright, Spirit. I'm going to ask one thing for the collective before I close. What spiritual gifts are operating in this collective? Butterflies, loved ones in spirit, a doorway, and the clouds. Why is doorway here? The doorway goes to the clouds. That's what's weird. It has something to do with your abundance and your home. The doorway. Okay? And you have an angel, or you are one. Some of you might be angels. The Bible says that sometimes we entertain angels without knowing it, so be careful how you treat people. Okay? I love you all. I hope I was able to get to as many of you as possible. If for some reason I did not answer a question for you, if you'll comment on this video when I close, I'll be sure and make sure we get you in on the next one. And I'll be going live again tomorrow. I'm going to do all of the zodiac signs, love and career. And until then, love and light. Stay blessed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. I will pray for you, Asha, sweetheart, to get peace. Okay, baby? I love you so much.